Reportedly, allegedly, somebody else got over the last week. Somebody got a bag over the last week.
Oh, who is this?
Her name is Cassie.
Well, I didn't hear 70. You threw me off when you said 70.
Oh,
the number I heard was 30.
Oh, I heard more than that.
What?
I heard more than that. It's some rumors that said she got the honey.
First of all, now we getting ridiculous. She is not Joe Rogan.
Hey,
she is not getting no honey.
It was rumors saying she got a honey. But the number I heard was more than a 30. I heard it was more than the 30. I heard it was about 70.
Is 30 a low number? 30
she
is a
asked
fair,
for 30.
30 is a that's what she got.
That's what I'm saying.
30 is
but
a fair
I heard
number.
It was more than a 30.
It ain't more than 30.
What if it was?
But it
Let's have a what if.
Okay.
It's an alleged thing. We were never gonna know the number because it's gonna be. I'm sure the number.
If it was more than 30, he did that. No. If it was more than 30,
people never give you what you asked for in a lawsuit.
If it was more than 30, he did all of that shit.
30, even if it's 30,
he did one of those things.
Nah.
For 30, he did one.
Bro, if you sue me for 30 for 5 things and I only did one, I ain't giving you 30. 30 is if I did everything.
It might have been the big one though.
I don't. You don't settle for 30 unless you did all that.
That's another thing.
I think you settle for 30 and they asked for 30. If you give them what they asked for, you did.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to hear that. You did.
Oh, you know what's crazy? We talking. The audience might not know because it's wild that Tyler don't know. I don't know what you did this weekend. You don't follow Shade Room.
Anybody click
Baller
this
Alert.
already
You don't do nothing. All right,
let's get
for
Tyler
Tyler,
up to speed.
who didn't know, Diddy was hit with a lawsuit over the weekend by Cassie. You remember Cassie? He was messing with her. Cassie,
half of her head shaved. Pretty girl.
You remember that girl? When Diddy was around our age.
He's young.
Right. I forget. I really do. My bad, John. I forget.
The majority of people watching ours is 25 to 45. Everybody
y'all know what Diddy is doing. Diddy got sued. Cassie was messing with her. I ain't giving y'all all the history. The new news is Diddy got sued by her, alleged some wild stuff on his name. I'm talking about everything you could think of. Group stuff.
Forcible,
all of that type of stuff, cutting her hair, controlling, just all types of things.
Some verbal abuse.
Mad clips coming up. They pulling up red carpet footage where
they got young Jock talking about an incident. It's
she
going
shakes
crazy.
somebody's hand and Diddy give her the. And I never even looked at that. Never would have thought about that. Never seen it. But now that I've seen it, I can't unsee Diddy's rage. But should be laughing about that. It's a very serious subject, but she got 30 million.
Allegedly.
With that being said, also, to be fair, this was supposedly in the works already. Super in the future. Already something that was getting worked out. She just jumped out the bag right before and probably put a little bit more pressure on him because it was probably looking like he wasn't going to do it. Then this came out and he was like, hey, go ahead with that. NYPD had to shut up because they was talking about we got some criminal stuff and they was like, nah. That's a mistake. Ain't no criminal stuff. Our bad. We put out some false info. So it's a lot going on with Diddy name, right? And one of the fun...
Not to cut you off. Hey, Tyler, check the inbox. It just made me think of a video I do have for this topic, but go ahead. Keep going.
And the last thing that's probably one of the funniest things that we all can laugh at and appreciate, if nothing else, is that Diddy allegedly hung somebody over a balcony for flirting with Cassie. I forget about this other story that's super serious. Somebody blew up Kid Cudi's car.
I was just going to say, it was also a alleged Kid Cudi story.
I'm not going to say nobody's name, but somebody blew up Kid Cudi's car.
Allegedly, somebody said, I'll blow up your whip. Allegedly.
Somebody said that.
All of a sudden, blew up. An explosive night happened at a residence.
And you know what? You know why I love the internet? Because we got one of the greatest memes of the year from the internet. And I want to say beef alert or ball alert. One of y'all got this one. A picture of J. Cole on a bike. Mm-hmm. And the meme was, ever since Kid Cudi car got blew up, J. Cole ain't touched the car since. Because you remember him and Diddy had beef. Him and Diddy had beef because apparently he was sticking up for Kendrick. And they say allegedly Diddy slapped J. Cole.
I remember that.
Yeah, he dislocated Drake's shoulder.
Is Diddy really out here on some triple OG stuff?
He did go over there and mop that coach up real quick.
Oh, Diddy
might be the real Suge,
it might be a reason why Suge and Diddy was really going at it. Unshout out to Keefy D.
Another piece. Hey, Diddy. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Content, you great. Apparently, she alleged, and Cassie is wilding. Apparently, she alleged that one time they was in L.A., Diddy got word where Suge Knight was, jumped up, called his goons, grabbed a bunch of guns, and left out.
I didn't even see that. Bro, it's so much coming out. Like, pause. But, like, sheesh. I didn't even hear that. I seen a whole bunch of alleged stories, but I'm like, man, I didn't even hear that
Allegedly.
Allegedly to all of this.
Yeah, bro. It's the gift that keeps giving.
The stories on the internet right now is crazy. But you want to see something interesting I seen? I just sent this to Tyler. I seen a video where it was actually a psychic who was talking to his. You seen this?
I seen this video.
Okay, we gonna let y'all watch this too. We gonna get into this too. This was actually about his wife that passed, Kim Porter, and she was talking.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. This is a famous psychic. Her name. Let me get her name. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Mess her. Her name is Sloan Vela, and she's a very popular psychic to the stars and stuff like that. And she was talking to Kim Porter, and this was back in June. Let's hear what she had to say.
Allegedly, she was talking.
So her death date was November 15th of 2018, but I'm being shown November of 2023. I don't think we're done with this. There are people going to speak, not just about what happened to her, about other things. Somebody is leading the march, leading the way. There, that's what it is. Somebody is leading the march, leading the way to uncover this information, and I'm getting 5 months. The final straw that she couldn't take anymore, and it's not a case of domestic violence. It goes far beyond that and that. So it is domestic violence, but it's far, far beyond that. 5 months. The time is being marked. 5 months. So this is June, July, August, September, October, November. I'm going for November 15th. Or right around there. It's coming out. It will not be, you cannot keep this. She's literally, you cannot stop the truth. And she has, like, this is it.
That's spooky, bro. It was almost perfect, and that was recorded in June.
I'm going to tell you this, bro. I don't like none of that stuff, or none of this stuff. I don't, not saying that it's not true, not saying that all of the stuff that's coming out may be. It's another thing to get to that's a deeper, darker that hopefully I remember to get to later. But as far as this goes right here, I wanted to say clout chasing, but I have to remember that it was done before in June.
Way before.
So it is kind of.
It ain't clout chasing.
It is pretty creepy.
This is what she does. It's creepy. You
can't call her cap. Man.
She definitely ain't capping.
I don't believe her.
Why? How can you not believe? She literally is literally exactly what's happening. And I don't even. I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of the people that be thinking like psych is always on something. Like, man, how the hell you know? How you know?
And also because if I believe her with this and then she tell me something about me, I'm gonna have to believe that too.
That's your insecure. You gotta stop always being.
I gotta stop bringing it back to me all the time.
It ain't about you all the time. You gotta stop. You gotta be as part of the atmosphere sometimes. You can't just be in Craig's world.
It's a hard one to deny, bruh. It's a hard one to deny. At least, you know what? I found one. I found it. I got it. She's a great psychic and is probably she's probably good at predictions. The fact she can probably see
find a way to not give her no credit.
She can probably see that, hey, something gonna go bad for that man. I had a dream, blah, blah, blah. I'm having it. And then she attributed the Kim part, rest in peace to her, all respect, attributed that part for the clout. I don't believe that she was talking to her and she was getting messages from her. I just don't believe that part.
Okay, now explain how she damn near got the date exact.
Because she's a psychic for real. I gave her that already. You a psychic for real.
You said she predicts.
That's what psychics do. They predict.
No, psychics know because they actually seeing it.
What?
Give her credit.
Nah.
Stop trying to hate on her bars, bro. She was spitting bars.
I'm hating on where she claims she got it from. Give your credit to your gift. You got it from premonition and dreaming, and you just saying that maybe Puff Daddy might go through something.
I'm sensing.
I feel like she called him Puff Daddy in her premonitions.
I feel like you hating right now. You hating on the psychic who actually. Hey, look, most psychics.
Of course I'm hating. I'm hating just like Diddy hated on Wale.
And they be trying to say, what'd he do to Wale? As a resident Wale hater, Craig, tell me what happened to Wale.
That was the funny story that I thought we could have some fun with out of this. The person that they alleged that he hung over the balcony allegedly was Wale. Aunt Glizzy said this because, and this is, oh man, Aunt Glizzy said that we knew.
Aunt Glizzy, a real one. I mean, that's the young boy from he from DC, right?
Yeah, I guess he from over there with those guys. So
Shy Glizzy and all
they
that.
was in they was in the studio. A balcony is in the studio. Cassie was there or something for some reason. Wale is there, everybody there, and they said they seen somebody like Diddy and his goons hanging somebody over the balcony or whatever. It came out later it was allegedly for flirting with Cassie, but hanging over the balcony and everything, right? And the funny part is Aunt Glizzy said, oh, we knew that was Wale because we could tell by the shoes that he wore to the studio.
How you can see the shoes if you down on the ground and my man on the balcony?
Because you're not down on the ground when you hang somebody over the balcony. Now, also put it this way. We know for exaggeration purposes, it's funny. Hanging over the balcony could have just been my big security guard holding you like this, but not really on some 5 heartbeats. My office hours from 9 to 5. Not that one, like not the hanging over for real. Not Suge with Vanilla Ice.
Now, hold on. Since you brought up Suge with it, because I was just thinking as you talking. All right, now I ain't hating on Wale as a person. I don't know Wale as a person. He might be a cool dude. As a musician, I just think Wale is one of the worst rappers out here. It just is what it is. If I ever meet this dude, it's like, bro, I'm not hating on you. I just don't like your music, right? But I ain't like Vanilla Ice music either. Who is the worst artist to ever get hung over a balcony? Wale or Vanilla Ice? Who is the worst?
Something tells me that it's a lot more rappers in this category
I know
we don't know
probably
about.
Hate on me in the comments like, oh, hey, bro, I just don't like Wale.
You know who we forgetting since if we talking about situations like that with rappers? And all due respect, but Eric Sermon.
Who hung Eric Sermon over a balcony?
Nobody. He did it to himself when he jumped off somebody.
Bro,
you remember that story?
You gotta stop.
You remember? Okay.
I don't. You gotta chill.
I'm sorry, then. Maybe that was just some history that's not supposed to be repeated. I thought.
No.
Okay, my bad. Respect, all respect.
Respect to Eric Sermon. You wild.
My bad. I'm sorry.
You made me uncomfortable.
I thought we remembered. I thought we was membering. Member berries like South Park. But
no, that made me uncomfortable.
What was we? Oh yeah, Wale was, and the shoes part I believe it now because Wale was, known for the shoes, known for the kicks. He probably had a pair of fucking purple, green, and pink Kyries that's super bright, and when you walk in, you could just see them. So the funny part is you see him, hey, a bunch of people over there, and you looking down, it's all black, it's all like, tough nigga shit, and then you look down and you see some pink, purple, and green shoes, and you're like, oh, that's Wale over there getting hemmed up. It's very identifiable. So I believe Aunt Glizzy when he say that.
You know what's crazy, though, about a powerful dude like Diddy? Because he powerful, and I'm sure he got hella muscle around him. Like, if he want to do some old wild out Diddy stuff, it's enough people around him to where he probably going to be able to get away with it in most cases, right?
Yeah.
But you know what's going to happen one day?
Yeah. Somebody
going to pull his card.
Oh, come on now.
And then it's the question, how do he get out of it? You know what I'm saying? If it's one person that just be like, man, you ain't hanging me over nothing. Let's get to it. And one of his, because I'm sure there's some people around him that's definitely going, it's 4th of July. It's going to be fireworks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then what happens, though? Because it kind of happened with the Sean J-Lo situation and that. It kind of happened where Sean was the one that was getting his 4th of July on.
Yeah. Or
one day
was Sean the one that said, I got my 4th of July on? A lot of people believe that Sean said, I got my 4th of July.
He should never said he got his 4th of July on.
He
did admit it though.
If you was getting a certain amount to say that you like fireworks, you probably would take them too. Also, I will say this to your question rather. It was a situation last Halloween, if we remember, where it was like the power actor and he was outside and he didn't know that was Diddy. And he kind of got a little loose.
Yeah, I remember that.
Diddy didn't have a lot of people. I didn't see nobody around him that's stopping him too much.
Too big. That's my man, Too Big.
Yeah, when Diddy was like close to him, like, hey, if you want it to happen, it could happen in so many words, but I'm still is playful. And then they pieced that up real quick. But it didn't seem in that instance that Diddy was like, that Diddy was scared, or that it was a bunch of people that was gonna stop. It seemed like they were used to this happening, and we're just here to make sure he don't get too hurt.
They was there. They was there.
I remember being there, but nobody was in front. Like,
no, ain't nobody got to be in front because Diddy's so comfortable doing it. Because Diddy money, bro, that ain't regular security money. Yeah, before you can even flinch, before 2 Bit would have even got to the slap, he would have already got the.
I was just.
It sound like West Side Gun making ad-lib.
I was just scratching my head. It was like your shoulder move, nigga. Your shoulder.
It wouldn't even like, bro, you ain't finna slap Diddy. You crazy? He can act wild as he wants to, but before you can be like, man, who you talk bad? You already out of there. I'm telling you. It's not gonna make a difference, bro.
I can believe that. Hey, look. I don't want no problems. Crazy content. She got her money. We never gonna know if it's true or not.
Nope.
And all of the other stories are just that, stories. They alleged.
Entertaining stories.
Entertaining.
But we don't know if it's true. It is kind of funny just thinking of Diddy in a certain light.
I know.
It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna.
And the Joker stuff is seemed way more dope now because if he just a menace to the game like that, but in front of everybody else, brother love, happy, just come on, da da da. And then in the back skirts though, everybody spooked. Nobody saying nothing.
Nobody want no problems with my man.
You know what I'm saying? Joe done put his whole podcast over there and edited it. I think I said something he might not like. Let me push this whole business back.
Hey, Buddy Love will get on your ass. Buddy Love will get on your ass. Pause. Yeah. No pun intended.